Alright. So Quantum, I will be your coach now, reviewing this replay. I'll help you out on what you're doing right and wrong with Thresh. So the first thing I want you to notice here, and I want you to do every game. I haven't watched this game yet, but this is something you'll take for every game. So first of all, you gotta look before the game starts on who is in your team and who are like their team. So you're playing, especially on bot lane now. So you're playing Jinx and Thresh against Vayne and Lulu, right? So what is your goal here? How do you want to play the lane? The first thing here you have to realize is um, you guys have to get level 2 first. Because by doing that, you can actually just catch them and get a kill. Especially because, okay, you have Hook and E and Fly, and she has the traps and probably the cannon. So this will be a kill, and you're playing with Ignite, she's playing with Exhaust, so definitely this should be like your first thing to do. And as you can see also, so that they might be playing in a split push, like in a split push later in the game. And your team will be, okay, your team comp is not optimal, but you guys can actually just snowball early and then try something later. So let's go for this.
Welcome to
You have a really
Summoner's
good
Rift.
engage with Warwick early.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Okay, so
Minions have spawned.
first thing here, like as you look for their team comp, okay, they might not be invading, but it's always kind of risky to not check this and this. So someone actually warded here, like probably this guy, but one of you, like in the bot lane, should have been here, just in case they come, because this will happen. So you kill E first. Like your goal, yeah, to push this quickly. So you know she has no shield now. This is where you should poke. Like whenever Lulu uses the shield, this is where you should try something. Just like this. Alright. So she's getting this, so I want you to start moving this way. And try to get a catch. So I can see that you are already doing that. But it was like too passive in my opinion. And this crap was way too positive. Because so look at this. Let's look back at this. Okay. So look at the distance here. So my thing is, why didn't you just get close first and then you try that? So you had enough time to just walk a little bit and then you try your Q. So don't try to go for things like that, because your cooldown is actually really high. And if they know how to play, they will punish you for that. But try to maximize your hooks. Okay, so your team is actually doing fine now. So I want you to, like, as 340, 4 minutes, something, I want this to be warded. Either here or here. Because so Tryndamere will be around this area. Usually around that time. Like 340, 4 minutes, Tryndamere will be in the bottom jungle. That means you guys will be like a target. Okay. So the first thing I have to say, like, we will rewatch this, but the first thing is your Ignite is way too late. And I don't understand why. So look at this, let's have a look. Okay, good catch there. But this is already Ignite. Like, I don't know why you're waiting so long, but this is already the Ignite here. This will give more confidence to your Jinx and you will deny the heal. So this is like the first mistake I see here. And it's actually a big one. And instead of Jinx getting the kill, it was just you. It's good, but not ideal. Okay, this hook was good too. Yeah, unfortunately you guys didn't get anything, so this is like push and back. Like this wave and the next one. But they will lose the cannon, most likely. Yeah, backing here is being too positive. And you are also showing them that you backed. And I don't know if you were pre-made, but this guy should back. Even if he doesn't have enough money for BF. Now, I kind of like where you bought, but I personally would go first for the mobility boots. And the reason here is simple. So your Jinx will still back. And you will want to roam in that time. When she backs, you will want to do this. Like start moving this direction. So what I would do here in this situation is, when you backed, I would just buy the mobility boots and follow this path here. Like go through here and try something on mid lane. So it's an Orianna and you have a Vel'Koz. So you could actually give advantage here, because right now in here you're not doing anything. And we will probably see that. Yeah, as you can see, this is pointless. Like, Jinx could do that alone. She doesn't even need you for that. And once again, I think you are being way too positive in your grabs. Like, try to maximize your like probability of hitting a hook. Like, look at this. You know she's a Vayne, and she has options. She can use Q and just dodge. Like this was like you were in your limit range. So why don't you just walk and let her use her Q first while Warwick was just coming? So just something to keep in mind. Like, try to save your hooks in a smart way, because she's the one who has to react first. Then you can hook, and then either you predict the Q, or you just don't hook. Because this is something I've seen already twice from you in 7 minutes. And maybe against those players doesn't make a huge difference. But against like higher elo players, this will make an actual difference, because they will take advantage of your cooldowns. Alright, so at this point I want you to know that so we have vision, right? But you know Tryndamere started on blue buff. So at 7 minutes or 6:40 around that, this will spawn and it will be in this area. And since there is an Infernal Dragon, it's very likely that it will be here. Like, there is a huge chance. Just want you to keep those timings in mind. Like, once again, I think you're being way too positive, and you probably... I will make you just watch this again. So, look, why do you even try this? I mean, what I can see is that you were expecting like a Q this way, but there was no reason for her to even Q that way. So what I would advise you to do is just like try to get close and use your Flay first. Like your E, use Flay and then try to Q. Here will be like the best option, because either she Qs or she will try to E you. And this will mean Jinx will do like 3 damage. Or even try to catch Lulu. Jinx is very close to this. So we can see Tryndamere because we have the camera, but you guys are extending without the vision. And like I said, since this is an Infernal Dragon, it's very likely for the jungler to be around this area more time than it will be here on top side. So I just want you to keep that in mind whenever you see an Infernal. This is a bad back. If you guys are trying to back, okay, never mind. We're going for. This was good. You guys got down. I see it trying to play there. Okay, so far so good. So at this point, you need to take this wave and then back. You guys don't want to take the turret now, because you just don't have enough damage to take it right now. And they will just come in time, probably. Because even if you take this now, this means they will just come and they will catch you off guard. So what you need to do is just push the wave fast and then you back. So right now you got the turret, but look what happened. So they are here at this point. And you didn't really need to take the turret right now. So yeah, this created this opportunity. So taking the turret is good. Yeah, definitely yes, and it's a first blood turret. But denying the farm here would have actually been better. Especially so if you make Vayne lose farm and you gave more farm to Jinx, then you guys back. We can actually look at the money. So look how much. So Jinx was sitting on this. This means like an infinity edge. Or even a static shift with a little bit more gold if she sells the potions. So that means the next time you guys went to lane, that would probably translate in a free turret. So you guys didn't really have to force that turret. Yes, it's good, but was it risky? Yes, definitely. In terms of risk-reward ratio, I don't really think this was a good thing. And this is like another throw. Alright. So you see this guy, you know it's a Tryndamere, so he has ulti. So there is no point now for you to join in. Like you won't do anything, and the best thing you could do here would be like just flay this way. Use flay that way. Yeah, okay, you use them. Yeah, so at this point you have no chance. I just think you should not have went with Q. So you hit the Q, but then Warwick does the rest. You trying to go in didn't make a difference there. And actually just gave Vayne kills, and I'm guessing she will be like the one carrying the game. And this started happening because you guys agreed for the turret. And now she almost died again, and this translates into more farm. Alright, so you guys have vision here. This is Flay here. Oh. You should take that advantage, so have a look at this. So you see your team, so your team is here. Why don't you just Flay this way and then grab him? Like this way when he starts moving this way. This is a grab now, why are you waiting? Like Flay and grab, easy one. I think you waited too long. I mean, yeah, at least you got this one, but still, bad decision. 2 lanes. Because this was like an easy one to miss. So you just, like I told you at the beginning, you have to maximize the probability of hitting your hooks. You actually hit good ones, but they are really, how can I say, kinda, some of them are lucky, some of them are like really good ones. Like this one on Vayne was really good, and you had nothing to lose by wasting this. It's different from wasting in lane. So by this you are trying a catch, and in lane you are actually doing something different, because they can actually attack you when you don't have cooldowns. And in that situation you were just going for a catch. So it was fine to try. It was a good hook there. Alright. So I can see that you can hit some good hooks. You just have to kinda, I would say, analyze your risk-rewards ratio on that. So far you have some good Q skills. Like for example this one, you didn't want, you would not hit anyone there. And like I was talking, like it's still 10 seconds cooldown. I wanna go back here. So my thing is, this is perfectly fine to try a hook, but why don't you just walk this way and try a flay? And the reason for that is, so either she moves this way or she moves this way. So she has no options, or I should say she has two options, and she would be dead in both. But if you waste Q now, she will have like more ways to escape. So you just have to go here and flay. That's all. You don't need to Q. I mean, Q is flashy and looks good, but just flay here would guarantee the kill. Definitely. So I think you are missing some kills with this. Just by maximizing your like your Qs, because you hit good ones. So you have good mechanical skills with Q. Just sometimes it's just not worth it for you to throw a Q. So she has no flash. Perfect. Okay, dragon. And you need to stop. So mean dragon, so it doesn't really make that big difference at this point. So what happened now is you guys want this turret, and the reason for that is you want vision in the jungle. You already have some vision, but since they don't have two turrets on mid lane, you guys want to get vision here, even here. So vision in this part would be like the key to win the game now, because Baron will be up in a minute and 30, and if you start getting vision, then you can make a play around that. And you guys have a good catch team, so that will be the winning condition right now. Oh, right, okay. I'll not comment on this one, because it probably it's not something that you usually do. So. Just looked like a one-time event. Perfect. So like I was saying before, your focus now should be around Baron. So I think you really need to start clearing this area. Like, why do you have this trinket still? Whenever you buy this, or whenever you get the quest completed and you can start warding, you don't need this trinket anymore. You should have been playing with the red one already. And at this point you should have, there was like no reason for you guys to even go bot lane. So if you want to step to the next level, and if this happens again, you have to be the one like shot calling and go top lane. Like I was talking before, take this turret. By taking this, you will deny more vision, and you'll be able to get some vision around like everywhere, like here. You guys already have here and here, so those are really good, but you are missing this one here, and this will like almost guarantee like a free catch around Baron time. And Baron is in 30, your team is fat, so this will like speed up the tempo. And I'm guessing this is what you guys didn't do at this point. Yeah, Baron is up, and where is the vision now? You guys are pushing top lane. I can see that you have 4 wards. Like, why don't drop one here and even one here? There is no reason for you to back at this point. I see that you bought a Bramble Vest and the Pink Ward, and you even changed the trinket. So, okay, finally you did. So this was good. Late, but good. And like I was talking, this is where you should start clearing the wards there. Like, you should be the guy shot calling for your team and saying together around Baron. Because what will happen is in most of the low elo games, and even higher ones, they will start getting caught. Like this Warwick just did now. And this will delay the game a little bit even more. And there is no reason in hell for you to even try this, right? So you are just a Thresh alone, and your flash is quite important. Either to peel for your AD carry or to make a catch. Once again, like there is no reason for you guys to be bot lane, especially the both of you. I mean, if Jinx is there and she's farming, then she needs to start grouping, and you should be somewhere else. And I actually told you where you should be, and I want you to understand why top lane. Just because of the vision there that you would get from the turret, and that Baron was spawning, and Baron will be the objective. Since you guys are 3k ahead, and you were even more, so that would really mean like free game already here. So you guys are delaying it already by wanting the kills instead of the objectives. Because if we consider the late game, they're quite strong late game compared to yours. Like your team late game kind of falls. Like everyone falls here except Jinx and Tacos. And yeah, Thresh of course. But Warwick and Garen, they really get behind after. Like this is what I see. So why are you guys even here? Like what are you doing? You cannot get this. Why do you even try a fight? So, like, I want to ask you this question, and then we can talk another time. But if you really want to climb, you want to be the one making the calls. Because what happens is most people here, they'll be happy to be gold. And if you are not, you are the one who needs to say, okay, we have to ward this, start warding everything in the jungle, and bait the Baron. Like, you don't even need to do the Baron. You have to make the Baron dance. Like, force them to come here, into this area, or even here and make a catch. Because your team, um, and this comes together with what I told you before the game. So your team is good at catching. You have a Thresh, you have a Warwick. So you want to catch people. And they want to split push, and they are not doing it. Okay, so you guys got the kill. So what now? So you cannot get the turret. This is the Baron again. You got a good catch. What I want you to take from this is, so they were mispositioned. So in a actual higher ranking game, and that people will not get this position here, definitely. This is where you just because this worked doesn't mean this was good. So I just think you guys got the kill. It was an important one on Lulu, so on Vayne. So they would have no AD carry, and this would be like free Baron. And Baron, like I told you before, would speed up the tempo of this game, and you would finish this early. So at the end of the day, you guys are losing the objectives. You guys actually got the dragon. Okay. So I can see that you are actually warding. So we need a ward here, and okay, you already have here. So this is where you need to start clearing the Baron pit. There is no reason to go for this fight. So you guys have the inhibitor. So I want you to realize this. Yeah, you have the inhibitor. Why go after these kills? You don't need them. You can actually just make them come here. So I will show you their vision. So look at their vision. Dark, like really dark, especially in this area. So what you want is to make them come to this area here. You'll come here, they will come here. They have to, because they have no vision. And if they give the Baron now, this means you'll take this or this. you start taking stuff from them and finish the game faster. And this is what you guys are lacking at this point. So I can see you guys are going for a deathmatch. Not really winning it. I mean, deathmatch is fun. And alright, you guys got a lot of kills. And so what now? What do you do with the kills? So you guys actually take this turn. Yeah. That timer, so no time to finish. This is a bad. So this is like your job now. Clear the wards, place some wards, and we need the one here. And we still had some, so this is the one missing. This ward here in this area. The guys actually even got the Baron. So what you have to do now is try to go for a 1-3-1. Like the thing. The reason I'm saying this is, okay, so Garen is ahead. Who here like can handle Garen? Maybe Vayne, but if he flashes Q, or he has no flash actually, but if Vayne isn't together with them, you guys can just push and win. So your goal right now, since Garen has TP, is just put him in the lane alone, and he can handle Tryndamere, kill him alone, and push this lane till here. And then you actually you would want like to go. You would want to go like 4 together, 4 of you, or even just send Warwick top lane to push this lane, and the 3 of you would actually make sure mid is pushing, and then you make a transition either to bot lane or top lane as 3. Oh yeah, there is no reason for Warwick to be bot lane instead of Garen. And for this guy to be alone, you cannot leave your AD carry alone there. I mean, he's bad, because he was just there, I don't know what he was doing, trying to push alone there. But still, you have to realize that he is in like his correct elo, let's say. So you have to be the one kinda babysitting him and carrying his ass. And right now, you guys just wasting time with the Baron. Like, you basically did nothing, and Baron is at half. And another kill. So, he's really scaling for Vayne. See, so this is inhibitor. Yeah, this is back now. Try to get her. Like, what are you doing? Why? Why? I wanna go back. So, look here. So you saw Vayne. So your goal is to go on Vayne. She's the only one that can carry this game. But there is no reason in hell for you to even try a grab on Lulu. But this means nothing. You have to take Vayne. This would win the game here. Because if Jinx could get the kill on Vayne, that would mean probably kill an Orianna and everyone. Because Jinx will get excited. Oh, this could have been like the game here. Like, this decision, I didn't really understand why Lulu and not Vayne. Like, she's the only one, to be honest. She's carrying this game so hard. Like, Lulu is 0-3-12, so she's doing a fine job, but she has to cover Vayne. And if you don't have anyone that can focus Lulu, like you didn't have there is no reason for you to even try a grab on Lulu. Like, you just can't. And you actually saw Vayne, and there is no reason also for you to be here now. Like, why? Your team will just get caught and die. Unless you just called for them to go top lane, because I don't have this information, so... the only thing you guys have to do is to wait for those minions and those minions, like bottom and mid minions. Whenever they start stacking and they only have one turret, they have to send at least 1 or 2 persons to defend this. So no rush, and you guys will do just fine. There is no need to rush and force an engage here right now. So you know Vayne is farming here, but she still has time. And the inhibitor just respawns, so things kinda get complicated. And what he can do is wait for a Baron. Because this is enforcing stuff. You cannot do this. Especially when the gold is so close. You don't have access to the gold, but you can guess. Because this guy is really fed. And this got to the point where Tryndamere gets fed too. So I see. So this is what lost the game.
Red team's turret.
And you even got that. It's really funny. STP, so maybe you could try it.
Turret has been destroyed.
I see what you guys. So you guys even get Nashor. Like, I don't think you're doing anything here just by attacking. You need to be the one here. You have to make them afraid. Like, why are you attacking this? You are not even doing damage there. The best thing you can do is the lantern and shield there. You should be the one trying something here, not the other ones. And if we go back... So let's see. So in terms of vision, what do we have? Like, you're blue, so you don't have vision here. Now you see Tryndamere. So when you start seeing them here in the Sol, you just stick around to this area. They don't need you here. And I just want you to see it. Like, you are auto attacking there, and if you were here at this area at that point, you could probably get Vayne here. Because this is doing nothing. I mean, I see the intention of the lantern, but yeah, I mean, this is not something that will make a lot of difference right now. They needed you here to make a catch. And to make a catch, I don't really mean to go in them after. Just to make a catch and see how they will react. Like those guys. I just want to realize in this case that you don't need to be attacking Baron. This is any game. You don't need to be attacking Baron. You have to be the one covering and making sure the other team is not getting close to Baron. Okay, you got the kill. This should be like finished now. Or get this dragon first, to be honest. Well, I would get the dragon first. Better than enough time. Okay, that was the problem. Everyone got caught. Everyone got caught in the shockwave. If you guys got this dragon, so this will mean a lot of more damage right now. Maybe win the fight. Cause this is like the end. I can see here. Like this is the end. There's nothing to see anymore. Tried his best, and you guys actually won. But I really think this was a really bad game that could have ended around. This could have ended around like 20-something minutes. Like really, I want you to realize it, and I want to show you something. So this is usually how I work, and I would like you to